here are 3 tips to make a successful comeback. Now you have to understand that in terms of damage, your team is lower compared to the enemy. So tip number 1 is to take the fight under your tower. This gives your team a better chance to make up for the damage gap. And since the enemy has been controlling the game, they will almost always try to go for another takedown confidently. And as you can see, they will end up diving in too deep like this. And tip number 2 is to go for a Segway with a twist. You see, enemies may think your only goal is to take down their turret, but the advantage of using Minsitthar is that you can easily punish anyone who tries to defend it. And if you've noticed, even though we're behind in gold, but we're ahead in turret pushes. This is because 90% of the time when enemies get a snowball, they tend to group up and keep chasing takedowns after takedowns because that's what they want, since they know they will win every clash. So don't make the mistake of joining the fight. Instead, focus on pushing turrets. And yes, this is the 3rd inhibitor turret we managed to take down sneakily since the enemies were busy clashing. Now number 3 is to set up the king's trap. Now the reason this move is so effective is that the enemy will have almost no time to react. And here's the enemy's perspective. You'll notice that we can clearly see the target, but we are not even visible on their screen. This turns Minsitthar into a scary assassin. But wait, here's a bonus tip. Stay around this area when setting up the king's trap. This is a good blind spot, just in case the enemies try to use their magic sentry. Let's just call it an invisible bush. Perfect for the king's trap. See, we don't even appear on their minimap. And here's the build I'm using in this game. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.